I'm excited.
Yeah.
Grab bag's always exciting.
Well, here we go. I think this one's going to be a short one.
Yeah, that's what you always say. And then an hour later, he's still gabbing.
Still Okay. Let's start with Pacific Gas and Electric.
San Francisco band. Really, really good. 1970. Look at that date on that record. Does it say 1970?
Oh, let me bust out my glasses.
Just
Let's see how good
feed
he
my
is.
ego. 1970. Feed my ego.
Come on, be 71. 72, come on. 73.
73.
Loser.
You don't get credit. It has to be within 2 years.
Oh, is that the rule?
Yeah,
2
that's
years,
the
huh?
rules.
Okay.
And you know, this was an outstanding band. You know why you'd like this? You would love this band. This is in the mode of the Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is in the mode of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This is a horn section band, my man.
Yeah, so hear the trumpets calling.
Oh my
That's
God,
one of them.
yes. This is the full throttle, and they could lay it down.
All right.
Oh,
right.
and they had like 3 albums. It's hard, as you know. You can imagine touring with a large band and pay for it, and all those meals, all those hotel rooms, and you're not really that known, and you got to get exposure, and oh, it's amazing. But at any rate, these
Lots of
if
notes.
you can get a Pacific Gas and Electric band album, these are really worth it. Really
right,
good.
cool.
And you have a promo there too.
Oh, really?
This is not one I'd ever seen before. Their first album is the one to have. That had all, like you would expect, all the
I
good
think we've
stuff
shown
on
that
it.
one before. So
Have we?
yeah,
Okay, that is really good.
Anyway, Pacific Gas and Electric.
Well worth looking those people up.
Okay. How about this band? Paper Lace. Paper Lace. I'm sorry. Paper Lace. Paper Lace.
I think I was probably out of the country and it was locked in the closet when this came out because I do not know
The night
anything.
Chicago died.
Oh yeah, I remember that coming out.
Chicago
Yeah.
died. And they also had Billy.
You know
Don't
what
Be a
I
Hero.
thought about that when that first came out? Hated it.
I knew it. I knew it was going to get there. Yeah, you know, again, I was a little younger. I was a little younger.
You know,
So this
I was
Top 40.
There's certain music that just falls into my category. Hate it.
Hey, well, yeah, the Night Chicago Died and Billy Don't Be a Hero. And Billy Don't Be a Hero, I think also was
Sappy.
done by Don and the Haywoods, Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods. I think they also covered it. But something I enjoy. I kind of had a feeling that's where
feel
Dizzy
sorry
was going to be out. Yeah,
It's okay. You'll get over it.
I'll make it.
You know, it's a growth cycle.
Do you like Mickey Mouse?
Not anymore.
I thought maybe at one time, you know, there was something you remember from your childhood that maybe
You don't want to admit things like that.
we don't want to know about from his childhood. But you mentioned this artist earlier.
I liked him all throughout his whole career. Do you know when he ended his career, he was on the Tonight Show. I saw it, and he was doing the Gershwin, Hammerstein, and he was doing show
Songbook.
tunes and
The songbook.
the American Songbook and everything else. And he was in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
And he
Before
was
Rod did, I think.
Yeah. He really was excellent. He put out an album on that. But
Yeah, he started out with Bad Case of Loving You, Doctor.
yeah,
Dr.
those are all.
Bad Case of
And,
Loving You. It was great.
good. What
But-
was that big hit? Physical.
No, it is a number of years later. That was the thing. He came out with this Bad Case of Loving You, and that was a great one. And the record company stayed behind him, and he put out like 5 more records that just kind of went, not a lot of interest, not a lot of hits. And then he came out with the one that had, I think it was before Irresistible.
Oh
But-
yeah, that's the name.
Simply Irresistible.
Irresistible.
But there was another one that was even bigger than that before that. And then the girls on the guitar behind him, the models.
Glam girls.
Yeah, I mean that helped sell it. Then he did the Power Station, right, with Taylor, and just great front man, just a great front man, and he had the goods. He definitely had the goods.
Died too young.
Died too young.
Died
Definitely.
too young.
Here's an artist that I don't know how much Dizzy knows about.
Well, we talked about him before, and I like him because he could deliver the goods. He
He's
had
the Graham Parker.
yeah, Graham Parker, and yeah, but I kind of remember he had his own tunes that he did, and he made them sort of popular.
Right, and he'd get 5-star reviews from Rolling Stone, or four or five, and the record wouldn't do much. It just had okay sales, and
Did he have Rumor? Is that do I have?
and the Rumor, yeah. He this one and the Shot, but he also was and the Rumor, yeah, or I can't remember exactly the way
They
phrase
termed it, yeah.
termed it, but yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
really
but
the
in the
period that I remember his records from more than maybe this
This
period
one.
here.
Yeah, he had another called Mona Lisa something. Mona Lisa Smile, maybe.
You got better eyes. What is there anything back there that?
Brinsley Schwartz, lead guitar, backing vocals.
Ooh, there's a name.
Yeah, Brinsley Schwartz. I have three of those records. I didn't know that was real. I mean, I just thought that was the name of the band. I didn't know there was a guy named that. There might not be any hits to so much to listen to, but that doesn't mean that the songs weren't well crafted and fun to listen to and maybe bounce around the house to. If you're and cheap, right? You can pick up Graham Parker records very cheaply, I would think. And
This is a
just-
$5 to $10 record, that's for sure.
right, and a lot of great music. A lot of great music.
That's a good subject, though. A lot of times people looking in $5 to $10 bins go one or two ways. A lot of people say a $5 to $10 record, I'm not even going to bother with it. Other people go, there's some golden treasure there.
Yeah.
And I fall into the category that I'll always check out a $5 to $10. I think you're the same way. I've seen it in your records. I think you might even go through a dollar bin. But
I think that was a cut. What do you think? Fred?
I might be. At any rate, I do feel that there's a lot of good music in what gets
Overlooked, right? I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people they remember the first album. The second album, it's a little harder to put out. And I think of Harvest. No, what they called something Harvest. Oh, they had a great tune. And
King Harvest.
King Harvest. Thank you. Yeah.
Right there again, frontal lobe.
King Harvest. Can you remember the hit? Yeah.
Dancing in the
Dance-
Dancing in the Moonlight.
Dancing in the Moonlight. You got it. Dancing in the Moonlight.
Right from the frontal lobe again.
Wow. I found the second record, or third record, or fourth record. I don't know how many records they had, but I found another one by them, and I was like, oh, let's check out this. And I played a little bit of one of the first tracks, and I was going, sounds a little bit like that first hit, and I like that first hit. I want to hear more like it, so great, perfect for me. I want it. And same thing, I think of a Sugarloaf record where they had, I heard a second record and they had one song on there that was similar to their Green Eyed Lady. And I was like, well, it's not as good as Green Eyed Lady, but it's still, I kind of still like that sound and everything else. So it was a winner for me. Okay, our last band for our little short thing here is Pentangle. Pentangle. English band, I believe.
Well, I got it. I'm cheating.
Uh-oh, he's cheating.
Because at one time, my brother and I have been in a folk duo thing or trios and different things since high school, and still sort of semi-retired, do play occasionally. And this band had so many great members. I believe we got
Terry Cox, Bert Janisch.
yeah, and Bert Jansch on his own records put out some fabulous. He did one where he recorded it in his apartment, and if you get that record, it's beautiful. It's just fantastic.
How about John Renborn?
Oh, what a guitar player! Now his voice is an acquired taste, John Renborn, because that's kind of in a very high
He does a
pitch.
lot of records that are just the guitar.
Yes,
that
and
you
that's
can-
the ones
you
that
can
get.
just enjoy. and I've got a number of those, and I enjoy them. They're great. A little more, you got to be in the mood for sitting back and reading a book or something. But great.
There's a live
Kind of
album.
Renaissance feel.
There's a live album. I think it's called Dark Angel. That's double and is really all their greatest stuff. And to hear them live and to see how they were fantastic musicians, so they deliver the goods. They're just something to behold.
You're talking about Pentangle now,
Right, Pentangle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I do get them mixed up with other British folk groups,
folk
so
groups,
I could be doing that. I could be doing that. I don't think so, but it's possible.
I know our other brother once requested a song by Pentangle. I can't remember if it was "Basket Full of Something" but a longer song. It was like one of those 12-minute opuses, and great stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pick up some more Pentangle. So
I think I could be mixing them up with the band that had Sandy Denny in it.
Fairport Convention.
Fairport. The two bands are very similar.
Yes.
So
yes.
I sometimes do mix them up, but I'm pretty sure the
I'll forgive you on
Pentangle
that.
is the double-sided live
You
album.
did save
It's
me
called
today on King
I'd
Harvest.
love to save you when I can.
Goes both
What's
ways.
a big brother for? It's not to save him when he can.
That would be it. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to do that.
So that's the end of Grab Bag, whatever this one is, and
992, I believe.
Is it really? That's a high number.
Yeah. I didn't
right.
think we'd ever get that high, but so if you're looking to see past episodes, you got a lot to watch.
Many have thought he's that high, but that's another story.
Do you think this is all a result of drugs?
Never know. Never know.
I know I take 11 pills a day, and I don't know what the hell they are.
Yeah, I think it's the Aleve. I think I might need one. All right, we'll catch you next time.
And don't forget to leave comments. We love to hear from you.
Thanks. Champ out.